So here we go. What are we waiting for? Let's go to Shotwell Stadium. Abilene High and Tascosa. The Rebels went to the semifinals last year and they get on the board first. Short field goal is good. Tascosa takes the lead in the first quarter. Moving to the second quarter, Tascosa moved the ball again. They get another field goal. They take a 3-0 lead on that. But here comes Abilene High on their second possession of the game. Give the ball to Fonzo Dotson. You're going to hear this as kind of a theme. He picks up some momentum here, 16 yards and a first down for the Eagles. Then give it back to Dotson. This time he's going to pick up 18 yards right up the gut. Now, it's 4th down and 3. Eric Abbey kept the ball. 2 plays later, Abbey punched it in. That's a touchdown. Abilene High out in front, 7-6. That was the halftime score. Tascosa comes on to take the lead in the third quarter. The touchdown puts the Rebels out in front, 13-7 right there. But later, Rebels driving again, but the Eagle defense steps up. They force the fumble right there and then scramble and get on top of it. Abilene High forces a turnover. The offense takes advantage. Dotson takes the handoff. Stiff arm. 25 yards later, he's finally drugged down. Next play, you know what? Let's give it back to that guy. Another nice run for Dotson. 15 yards. That is another first down. Same drive. Dotson up the middle. And he's coming right at you. He's going to score right now, down at the 1-yard line. That takes us to the fourth quarter where Dotson gets it into the end zone to give Abilene High a 14-3 lead. However, Tascosa comes on to win this ball game by the final score of 19-14. Tascosa scored one more time in the fourth quarter to take the lead for good. Abilene High starts the year 0-1. Clemente Morales was at the game. He talked to head coach Mike Fullen afterwards. Here's that conversation.
Joining me is the coach of the Abilene High Eagles. Coach, obviously not the result you were looking for, but there were some bright spots out there.
Oh yeah, I thought our kids played really hard, and you know, we knew going into this game that given those not being able to take our possessions and get points every time, but I felt like our running game got going tonight, and they did a good job of that, and you know, we did a good job in the red zone defensively of holding them out, but we just opportune times that we couldn't get them off the field and they could sustain drives, and we just couldn't give our offense enough possessions, and then you know, losing the turnover battle 2-1 that hurt us, but you know, overall I think our kids, they played hard. And again, that's a good football team. Tascosa is a good football team, and they're well coached, and their quarterback's a good player. He knows exactly what he's doing in that offense, and so, you know, we knew going in that was going to be the game plan, and you know, again, we'll be back here on tomorrow and learn from the tape and be ready to go and flush this game real quick and move on to the next one.
Now, a little bit on the lighter side, you look like a little gambling man out there. You went for it a couple of times, and you obviously came up big in key situations in the ball game. How important is that? Well,
I mean, I believe in our kids, you know, and if I didn't, you know, people going to say what they want sometimes about me or whatever, but you know, if I feel like I trust our kids, and that's what I tell them. If I make that gamble, I expect you to go get it, and we did, and so. You know, it's just our kids played hard, and they're gonna bounce back, and you know, we're not. This is not the end all. And again, I thought we played that offense about as good as you can play it, and so, you know, we'll come back and look at the film in the morning, and we'll lift our weights, and then we'll move on to Midland Lee.
All right, Coach. Better experience, and hopefully next week it'll pay off a little bit more in the long run. Thank you very much.